A frequent question I get from my clients is, can I claim my spouse's Social Security benefits? And if so, how much could I receive? Hi, I'm Matt Carlin with Carlin Financial Group. For the best retirement information and to help make sure you don't outlive your money, subscribe to our channel and ring that bell to be notified when we post new videos. Social Security spousal benefits, how they work and what will they provide in retirement is on a lot of people's minds when you're nearing that time in life. It can be complicated and a lot of it depends on your own personal circumstances. But stick with me through the end of this video and I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. But let's start with the basics. First, anyone whose spouse, ex-spouse, or even deceased spouse was or is eligible for benefits is also eligible to file on their record once you've reached the age of eligibility, meaning you are at least 62 years old. The maximum amount you can receive is 50% of your spouse's full benefit. How much you actually receive depends on a number of things: your age, your spouse's age and work history, the amount of their benefits, and more, including whether you have other retirement benefits available to you. So here are a couple of basics to remember. Yes, you can collect as early as age 62, but in most cases, the benefits are permanently reduced if you start collecting at this time, as it is considered early. To avoid a decrease in benefits, you must reach your full retirement age.
That age is 66 for those born between 1943 and 1954. If you were born between 1955 and 1960, that age will be 66 and some number of months, depending on your specific year of birth. And at age 67, if you were born 1960 or later.
If your own work history earns a higher benefit, now you'll receive that amount instead of your spouse's. The Social Security Administration has an online calculator that can help you determine the percentage you'll receive, and we'll drop a link to that below. But the short answer again is you're eligible for as much as half as long as you wait until your full retirement age to apply. Now always remember, the earlier you file, the less you'll receive.
For example, if you were born in 1957 and your full retirement age is 66 and 6 months, but you claim those benefits at age 62, your benefit would be reduced by 32.5%. Your spousal benefit amount increases each year you wait, maxing out at 50% when you reach your full retirement age.
Since it does max out there's no incentive to file later than your own full retirement age. It's also important to remember that you may be eligible even if your former spouse has not retired yet. If you're receiving other retirement benefits, things get a little more complicated. If you have a government pension or for an employer that is not covered by Social Security, or if you're a part of certain teacher retirement systems, you may still be eligible for some benefit, but the amount will be reduced. This reduction is due to one of two rules known as the government pension offset and the windfall elimination provision. So it's important to keep that in mind if you were employed in one of those covered situations. What other questions do you have about your Social Security benefits? Leave us a comment down below. Let's finish up today by looking at some particular circumstances. In 2015, there was a Supreme Court ruling that affirmed the constitutional rights of same-sex marriages. This means that same-sex couples have enjoyed the same rights as all other couples since that time, meaning they are eligible for Social Security spousal and dependent benefits. Social Security also recognizes some non-marital legal relationships such as civil unions, domestic partnerships. Simply put, if you believe you could be eligible, apply. If you're divorced, you may be eligible for benefits based on your ex-spouse's work record. All the same rules apply, plus your marriage must have lasted at least 10 years and you must be currently unmarried. If your former spouse hasn't filed for benefits yet, you can still file if you have been divorced for at least 2 years. If your ex is still living, in most cases you must be at least 62 years old and your spouse must be old enough to qualify for the benefits himself. It doesn't matter if they're actually receiving those benefits yet. Now, if your ex has died, your benefits are similar to those of a widow or widower. A widow or widower widower can receive up to 100% of a spouse's benefit amount. That is, if the survivor has reached full retirement age at the time of application. Payments reduced to somewhere between 71 and 99% if the widowed person is at least 60 but under full retirement age. Disabled people can apply as early age 50, and you may be eligible for benefits even if your spouse died long before retirement age. If that spouse earned credits for working for at least 10 years, a spousal benefit has been earned. Again, the longer you wait to claim the benefits, the more you could receive. And finally, if you are receiving spousal benefits and your spouse passes away, you need to notify Social Security. Your spousal benefits of up to 50% could convert to a survivor benefit of 100%, but do it promptly because it's usually not retroactive. There you have what we will call the basics. There could be other strategies you could use to maximize spousal benefits for some of you, and we'll try to cover those in a future video. We thank you, as always, for spending a bit of your valuable time with us today, and we hope this information has answered some of your questions. If it did, make sure you give it a like and share it with a friend. If you'd like to work with us to help ensure you're making the best decisions when it comes to your Social Security, you can find out more and apply to be a client using the link below in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell so you won't miss any of our future tips. And as always, live today, plan for tomorrow.